Alright guys, so I just got done with the George Zimmerman video, and I wanted to make another video. People have asked me time and time again to make a video about this, and I know I'm going to catch hate on it. I don't give a fuck. I kind of strayed away from it just because I know that some people can't really respect other people's opinions. But what we're going to talk about is, we're going to talk about this. And like I said, this is going to be my opinion. It doesn't mean you have to agree with me, but it's whatever. People keep asking me time and time again throughout the last couple years of YouTube, what are my religious beliefs? And I'm here to tell you that personally, my religious beliefs are none. I don't have any organized religion. I don't know if there's a God. I don't really buy the whole Jesus story, whatever, the Bible. To me, the Bible is a good book. I've read the Bible. It's been a long time. It's been a long time ago. But I've read pretty much the whole Bible. And good stories, but, it's just not for me. And, before I go really in depth of my beliefs and thoughts about this, I don't, not, how do you say it? If someone wants to believe in Jesus Christ and God and all that, I'm all for it. Do whatever you do. I don't personally believe in organized religion because, I don't know, throughout the past history I've been to church. I've been to many different churches. I've been to Catholic churches. I've been to Baptist churches. I've been to Pentecostal churches. I've been to the Holy Roller churches, like one or two of those, throughout my lifetime. And, honestly, I find it funny because, like a lot of, and I'm not going to bash people or anything like that. I'm trying not to bash people. But, some of the things I've heard is I had a preacher tell me he'd been to hell. And that, I was just like, get out of my face. But, you've been to hell and you came back. Whatever. But, I have seen religions, Catholics, Baptists, all these other people, basically bash each other. They tell you only God can judge you, but then they judge each other, and then they judge you, and they judge, people that don't believe in God. Like, hey, if somebody tells me they don't believe in God, that's fine with me. If somebody tells me that they believe in God and God's going to save them and take them to heaven and all that, that's fine with me too. I personally think that if there is a God, I can't prove it. See, I go by facts. I don't go by things I can't prove. If there is a God, to me personally, I feel that he is an extraterrestrial. Yes, I watch Ancient Aliens, but that is not the exact reason why. People say that God does not live on Earth, right? He's not here. He's somewhere else, so that would make him a fucking alien, extraterrestrial, of another world. But if you tell people that God is an alien, they tell you you're fucking crazy, and God's gonna judge you on Judgment Day, or whatever, but look, they've already had all these religions, the Hopis, the Mayans, Christians, Catholics. They all have their doomsday prophecies. They all have these revelations, all these things or whatever. None of it's happened. None of it's happened. We're in 2013. These things were supposed to happen over and over in the past 10, 12 years. None of it's happened. I don't know. Like, my views on religion are this. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to die and rot in a grave and worms and maggots are going to eat my body. I don't know if I'm going to die and my soul's going to go somewhere else, or my spirit or whatever. I don't know if there's going to be this other place I'm going to just pop up at. My soul's going to be like, hey, I'm here. It's a party. Where's Jesus and Moses? Let's go hang out at the bar. I know that sounds fucked up, but, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't, like I said, I don't hate on anybody that believes in God, that believes in Jesus. The only people I hate on that are religious are the people that throw their religion at you. And I know even religious people know these people. Like, you can be Christian and you have Catholic people throwing their religion at you. You can be Catholic, have Christians, vice versa. You can be non-religious and they'll tell you that their church is the best church. Come to their church. It's better than the other ones. Like, it's like a competition. I've seen churches where I went to and it was a fashion show. I've seen so many churches that I went to where people have been out clubbing, just doing all kinds of fucked up shit the night before. They come in there, half fucked up, thinking that God's going to forgive them for all their sins the last night. Like, see, that's my thing. Like, to me, sinning is something that you got to hold yourself accountable for. Everyone sins every day. There's something, even if it's something really minor. I cuss a lot. I don't find that as a sin, personally. But some people will tell you it is. So I say this. If cussing is a sin, then I will bear the consequences of it. I know what I do, and I'm responsible for my own actions. I don't kill people or anything like that. I don't do drugs. I smoke cigarettes. Is that a sin? I don't know. Where do we come up with these sins? I mean, we have the Ten Commandments. Yeah, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not do this. But if you look at the Old Testament, this is another reason I'm not religious. If you read the Old Testament, it contradicts the New Testament. That's why we have this thing called polygamy around. If you don't know what polygamy is, there's a thing called like Polygamy USA on TV that you can get a quick, acquaintance with it. Or Google is your best friend. Google it. Polygamy are these guys that have multiple wives. They'll have 5, 10, 15, 20 wives. They'll father 20, 30, 40 kids. And it's illegal now. It's illegal now, but people still practice it. But the thing is, if you go to the Old Testament, it says, I'm not going to quote 100% right, but it says like men should have multiple wives or some shit like that. They changed it in the New Testament that said that man should be monogamous and have one wife. So what do you believe? The original or the remake? You see, there's where you start coming into problems. The Old Testament says an eye for an eye, a tooth for the tooth, which most people take that as this. You kill someone in my family, I'll kill somebody in your family. Most people took it as that. They took it literally. So then they come back in the New Testament and say to turn the other cheek, which means, oh, you killed my brother, but I'm going to forgive you. I'm going to turn the other cheek, I'm going to forgive you. Like, this is just things that I want to point out of why I believe what I believe. I look at the Old Testament, I look at the New Testament. I've not read the Quran, but I've seen parts and pieces of it. There's millions of different, well, not millions, there's lots of different religions. Like, basically, if you went to Egypt, they had the sun god. You went to, there's Greek gods, there's all these gods and all these things, and I personally just choose not necessarily not believe that there is a God, but I don't believe in any of these people's God. Everyone has their own, the Christian God, the Catholic God, the Islamic God, the fucking, the moon god, the sun god, all these gods, and I don't believe in any of those gods. I believe there could be a God, and that if there is, I'm not going to say that I 100% believe that there is a God, but if there is a God, I believe that he is some fucking extraterrestrial alien, whatever it might be, a little green man or just a whole other entity altogether. Like, I don't know. I've never seen Alien. You've never seen Alien. So we can't 100% say what aliens look like. How do we know that there's not 1,000 different types of aliens? But regardless, if you want to believe that theory that we were made by God, then God is not from this world, then you believe that an alien created us. And that's one theory. There's theories that we came from apes. I don't 100% believe that shit. Do I believe it's a possibility? Maybe it might be a possibility. You never know. I've also read or watched on, and I don't know the name of the show. It was on the Science Channel, and they were talking about how at the beginning of Earth, when Earth was, just water and a little bit of land, that there was no oxygen at first or some shit like that. And all the creatures that lived on Earth lived underwater. And that as time went by and oxygen came about, that creatures started coming up out of the water. And then eventually, they turned into other creatures. They adapted to the environment, and then they turned from this creature to this creature to that creature. That's why we have things like deer and antelope and moose and all these different types of deers and antelopes and moose and all these other animals like that. Like, a lot of those animals come from the same kind of animals. We have the wild boar, we have pigs, we have different kinds of pigs that, as far as I know, but you see what I'm saying? Like, different animals adapt different ways and go to different areas and then adapt again and then go to this area and they adapt again, and it turns into the evolution of creatures, animals, mammals, whatever the fuck. So I don't know. We're straying off topic here, and I just want to say, if you believe in God, you believe in the Bible, good for you. I'm happy that you found something to believe in. If you don't believe in God, if you're an atheist, which a lot of people say, people don't believe in God, they're atheists, then, if you're happy in your life, then I'm happy for you. Like, I'm good with that. If you're happy in your life, I don't care what you believe in. If that's what it comes down to, beliefs, your belief system, your faith. And I personally put faith in myself and believe in myself that I will make the right choices throughout life and the right choices for my family, and hopefully everything will turn out right and everybody be happy. But if it don't, it doesn't, and it all comes back down to me and the things that I can control. So there you go. That's my thoughts on religion, and feel free to leave comments in the bottom of if you agree, disagree, I don't care, whatever. And that's it. I'm out. Peace.